Good day everyone, especially to our instructor in this subject, teacher Jonathan L. Bayatin. And for today's video, I will discuss a continuation of the report of Miss Maria Cristina Pat about the principles of the nursery management. Seventh is the fertilization. Under the fertilization, we have a guidelines. First is the nutrients requirement, the application timing, and the third is the type of fertilizer. And now let's discuss about the nutrients requirements under the fertilization. First is we have plants requires macronutrients such as the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassiums, and micronutrients such as iron, manganese, copper, and etc. for healthy growth. Different plants have varying nutrients needs depending on their growth stages and type. For example, our leafy vegetables such as like lettuce required high nitrogen rather, the levels for robust leaf growth, while flowering plants such as tomatoes benefits from phosphorus for strong roots and bloom development. Example, in vegetables farming, you might apply a balanced fertilizer like 10-10-10 or 14-14 na NPK during the early growth stages of tomatoes to encourage both roots and foliage development. However, once the plants start flowering and fruiting, a phosphorus-rich fertilizer such as the 5-10-10, the NPK is more beneficial to promote fruits. The second one is the application timing. The timing of the fertilizer application is crucial. Yes, it is crucial. For applying too much fertilizer at the wrong time can lead to nutrient imbalance or environmental pollution. Fertilizers are typically applied at planting time during the growing season, often in stages, and post-harvest for soil replenishment. The example, for fruit trees, it's best to fertilize in early spring before the growing season begins, when the tree is preparing to flower and produce fruit. Fertilizing too late in the season might stimulate late growth and could be damaged by frost. The third one is the type of the fertilizer. The fertilizers can be either organic like compost or manure. Our synthetic is just a chemical fertilizer just like an NPK, the nitrogen, the urea, and many more synthetic types of fertilizer. The organic fertilizers are often preferred for their minimal environmental impact, although they may take longer to show effect, while the synthetic fertilizer provide quicker nutrient availability but can have negative long-term impact of our soil health. See for example sa amo ang kanang silingan. During sa kuan ato is wala siya timing, wala siya sukod sa iyang fertilizer application. Therefore, ang nahitabo ang iha nga mga mais is wala hinuning tubo tungod sa na over ang iyang pagbutang sa balong sa fertilizer balong dili pata ana nga time niya dapat ihatag ang fertilizer. Okay, for example, an organic farmer might for compost or fish emulsion, while a conventional farmer might use a synthetic nitrogen fertilizer like ammonium nitrate to quickly address nutrient deficiencies. So, see for example sa amua, kabatch ato niya is ang amuang kuan. Wala mi nang gamit og synthetic, just a purely goat manure. So, ang nahitabo ato is ang amua is wala siya ingon nga totally gid siya nga parehas anang muhatag kag synthetic, pero ang iha nga yuta after sa post-harvest na is still nagfertile ra siya gihapon kay continuation raman ang paghatag og nutrients didto sa yuta by the animal manure. Okay, the eighth is the record keeping. So first is the tracking growth, the financial record, and the last one, yes, the financial record. The tracking growth, of course, monitoring plant growth allow farmers to identify issues early such as nutrient deficiencies, evasions or diseases. A well-maintained record help optimize the growing process and improve yield. Of course, we need to have a track growth. Say for example, if naakay ka ng kuan ang imuhang target anang kuan na bulana is mao ni ang imong i-harvest. So kinahanglan you should know kung kanus animo itanom, kanus aka mag-apply sa fertilizer, kanus aka mag-harvest, kay naa man kay tracking growth niya. So ikaw mismo nga farmer, makaibalo ka sa tubo kanus aka muani ug kanus aka makakwarta. So kinahanglan you have a tracking growth also. Then the financial record. Financial record tracking expenses, sales and profit. It is essential for managing a farmer's financial health. It helps in assessing the success of operations and in planning for future investment or expansion. Yes, you need to have also a financial record. See for example, you have a 1 hectare nga tanom nga mani. Then ang imong nagasto ana is ningkabat ta siyag 50,000. Tungod lagi kay daghan ang imong ani sa imong mani, nagpasagad ra pud kag panghatag sa imong silingan kay tungod na apoy mangayo. Pero wala ka kahibalo nga if wala kay financial record, wala ka kahibalo kung pila na ang imong nagasto. Kinahanglan nimo og financial record in order for you to know kung kano unsala pila ang kwarta nga imong kinahanglan nga ibalik sa imuhang bulsa. So kinahanglan jud ta og financial record. Si for example, ang imong annual, ang imuhang manpower, pila ang imuhang inadlaw, pila pud ka adlaw ka nagpatrabaho, ang imong pagpaani, ang imong pagpatanom, kinahanglan ka og financial record. Ang imong pagpasnak, ang imuhang animal power, kinahanglan nimong i-track ang imuhang finances record para mabawi nimo og makahibalo pud kag naa ba kay ginansya or wala. The second the 9 is the marketing and sales. The marketing and sales under niya is naatay market research. And we have also the diverse offering and the branding and promotion. We have marketing and sales. We have market research. Understand customer preferences and market trends is vital for ensuring that your offers align with the demand. It involves analyzing competition, customer needs, and identifying the market. Say for example, if you're running a flower nursery, market research could involve surviving local florists to determine which flowers are in high demand or analyzing seasonal trends to anticipate what plants will sell best at certain times of the year. Of course, kinahanglan nato siya nga hibalon pod ang demand. Say for example is kang imuha nga flower, aning nga season is wala kayo nagkinahanglan og kining mga roses. Ang roses is gikinahanglan siya during dili man siya kayo nga kanang ingon nga wala kay gikinahanglan pero gikinahanglan siya. Pero ang mas gikinahanglan siya during kanang gitawag nila nga Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is dinha manggawas ang mga roses. So kinahanglan ka nga imuhang or ang imuhang pag-apply nimo sa imuhang organic fertilizer para makapamulak siya, dapat maka-harvest ka by the month of February para haom siya sa demand sa marketable. Okay. And also we have the diverse offerings. Providing a variety of plants can attract a wider range of customer. Diversity can be a term of plant types. Example, the ornamental, the edible, the native species, the iyang size, iyang colors, and also the pot types. So kinahanglan also nato ikwan ang ato nga mga diverse offerings. See for example, ang imuha nga unsa laman ang gikinahanglan ana nga asay mas nindot ay attractive sa mga tawo o sa mga customers nga tan-awon katubang puyasot nga mga bulak or katubang mga dagko nga mga bulak o katubang kagwapahon niya kitungod pula-pula kaayo siya or katubang dili kayo siya ingon nga pula pero bati pa jud siya. So kinahanglan nimo nga i-track ang imong diverse offering. Kay naa may ingon nga first class, second class din third class. So kinahanglan mostly ang atong ihatag is the first class. Although makonsider ba po nato siya nga i-consider nato ang the last class kay naa man po'y uban nga mamalitay nga mas prefer sila dito sa barato para makatipid sila. Pero kinahanglan nato nga we have a diverse offering para sa mga class A, class B o class C. So kinahanglan ta nga we have our diverse offering in terms of our producing our different crops atong mga usalan nina nga ato ang mga pananom. And also we have our branding and promotion. So building a strong brand and promoting it effectively can set you apart from competitors. This can include developing a memorable logo, creating a website, or using social media platforms to showcase your plans and services. So, kung itong makita karon in this time na all people are using social media, nagbuhat na sila og kaugalingon nilang page. Nagbuhat na sila kaugalingon nilang store. Example is the Shopee. Sa Shopee is naatay lain-lain nga mga stores. Dito ma-promote nato ang ato ang brand, ang ato nga mga baligya. Dito nato mapahaom kung unsalan ang mga gikinahanglan. So kinahanglan also nato nga mag-promote of branding and branding or kanang ato nga mga pages para ma-promote nato ang ato ang mga baligya. Example is if naakay namaligya kag bulak, so kinahanglan nga naakay kining gitawag na to nga active nga active users ka sa imo nga page kay tungod na may mang-inquire ana, so kinahanglan nimo pong i-promote, ma-promote nimo siya kay moagi man siya sa mga walls dinha sa mga naggamit og Facebook, Instagram and other social media platforms. Muna kinahanglan ta og branding in order for us to promote our business. Okay, the last one is the sustainability practices. Sustainability in farming focuses on the minimizing environmental harm and ensuring the long-term health of ecosystem while continuing to meet the need of growing population. Under ani niya is we have our organic practices and water conservation, biodiversity. So we have our three, the organic practices, water conservations, and the biodiversity. Under the organic practices, utilizing organic fertilizers and pest control method helps maintain ecological balance and reduce negative environmental impact. Organic farming practices can enhance soil health, of course, they conserve biodiversity, yes, and reduce the use of synthetic chemicals. So, nganong kinahanglan man nato i-reduce ang atong paggamit og mga synthetic chemicals kay tungod dili sa tanang panahon kinahanglan ta mo gamit og mga synthetic fertilizers kay para dili ma-degrade ang atong soil. So, kinahanglan po ta og mga animal manure. So, para naaputay kanang environmental friendly pud ta. So example, an organic farm might use neem oil or to control pests instead of synthetic pesticides. They might also use composted plant waste as a fertilizer to enrich the soil. So dito na kinahanglan katong gitawag nila nga FFG, katong tawag nila nga katong fruit nga atong kinahanglan nato nga ato siyang under nato siya og nasa katong FFG. So we have also the water conservation. The efficient water use is crucial, especially in regions experiencing drought. Techniques such as rainwater harvesting, drip irrigation, or soil moisture management systems can help minimize water waste. So kinahanglan nato nga hibalon po nato also consider nato ang atong water conservation. Water conservation have playing a crucial. Kay nga naman if wala ka kahibalo dinha nga sa iya nga season dinha nga lugar, posible nga imuhang tanom is magsuffer siya sa drought season or magsuffer siya sa um, kanang tingulan. So kinahanglan natong hibalon ang ato ang environment or ang place nga atong gitamnan. Then we have also the biodiversity. Promoting biodiversity by cultivating a variety of plant species helps increase resilience to pests, diseases, and environmental changes. A diverse ecosystem is more robust and can naturally regulate some agricultural issues. So, say for example, a farmer might plant a variety of crops. Example, the mix of legumes, vegetables, and flowers to attract beneficial insect, improve soil fertility, and protect against monoculture-related pests. So kinahanglan ng atong biodiversity is dili, pagkangalang biodiversity, dili ka mo stick to one crops ra only. Kinahanglan also ka nga mo considered or mo plants ka og different varieties. For example, if kung gitawag nila nga intercropping sa amuang baol is mag-intercropping should be always. See for example, mani dayong ani nga area is among primerong gitanom is mani og ang mais. Dayong sa ubos-ubos na pod is amo na pod siyang mani mais og ang munggos. So kinahanglan nga ato siyang i-exchange always kay para dili ma-maintain sa mga pest, mga namuyo din nga pest anang lugar ha, para ma-distract ang ilaha nga population. So kinahanglan ka makaibalo ka sa you have a knowledge about farming para dili ka like principal nursery of management. You should also consider your management sa imo nga farm para dili ka malakhansi. And that's all for this video. Thank you and hope you learn from this report.